Back again, as usual, Nupa. And I'm trying to do a very sensitive conversation, sensitive video here. The title of this video is called "The Psychology of Trading." You understand? So I can give you all the keys, but it's up to you. All right. There's this famous adage that goes that you can force a horse to the riverside, you can't force a horse to drink. Sometimes success and all these things that we see, you are also involved. I can teach you how to trade, blah blah blah. I can give you all the keys, all the financial keys, all these. You can read all the books, but your mindset. I'm telling you, I've been there before. You're only a man until you've conquered fear. You're not a man until you've conquered fear. If you've conquered fear, you understand what I'm trying to be. How do you conquer fear? I will recommend certain things to you. Train your body, train your mind. You do push-ups, probably pull-ups. Watch the kind of food you eat, and train hard. I don't know how to explain it to you, but train hard, train your body, and be disciplined. Once you're disciplined, I think you can probably master certain things. I don't know how to sift out fear. I don't know how to teach people to sift out fear. Fear is a thought, it's a state of the mind. If you think about, let's say, losing something, I think the universe will make it happen for you. The universe subscribes to the certain things we say to it, and I feel like we are more than what we think it carries. So there is so much in us that we should be mindful of the things that we say, because the universe never forgets. It will recall the things that we've said, and the universe will replay it to us. If you say I'm going to lose in trading, you're surely going to lose. If you say I'm going to win, it's all about your mindset. So it's hard for me to teach this thing because it's inherent. Like I'm saying, I can go to jogging and train, blah 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 blah. But again, maybe you can't do that because you've not decided to, or you've probably not trained yourself to work harder. You understand? So it's hard for me to more or less like teach people how to be mentally equipped if they don't involve themselves in it. So I think the psychology of trading have to be taught. But again, it's up to the person to decide for himself or herself. You understand? So for himself or herself, it's hard for me to decide for you to stop. Let's say eating at night, late at night. It's hard, and I think the psychological side of trading is very hard. What I can recommend for people is to invest in their bodies and time, be disciplined, master their strengths and weaknesses, be very be be right, be honest with your strengths and weaknesses. We live in a world whereby it's sad, whereby you see people trying to compete with guys who are alphas. And alpha guys are very competitive people. They are different kind of animals, and it's hard for you to compete with them on any level. They have a different mindsets. They go in and they win harder. It's just like it's not about competing with somebody. Find somebody who's better than you and associate yourself with that person and build upon your knowledge. And that's how I see it in the world. And people also. So the psychological side, I know the person that was watching this video, how mentally equipped you are you, how do you handle losses, how do you handle gains, how do you deal with stuff like that, emotional turbulences. I live a very hard life. I'm not going to lie to you. I've been through it all. I'm not going to market myself personally, but I can say to myself that I'm a hard guy. I don't lack the very courage of my own convictions. So I stay glued to my task. If you tell me to do anything, I can do it very well. If you tell me to be here by 10, I can be there by 8. Basically, I respect time, I respect life, and that is my mindset. So to me, understanding anything comes easier for me. That is me, and it's genetics. I can teach that. So a lot of people are like, well, I can't trade because I hate losing. Well, how do you learn if you don't lose? I mean, the law of compensation, hidden in every loss is, there's a good gain in it. So it's hard for me to talk on stuff like that when the person involved is not really mentally equipped to handle losses. It's like I've been there before, big dog. I've lost a lot of money in certain stuffs, and I've learned a lot of lessons. I've lost relationship with people. I've blocked people, moved on with life. It's like psychologically, I don't. I'm fit. You know, understand? I'm fit for every conversation, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. You know, it's like I'm all in for life. You understand? So when it comes to psychological side of trading and stuff like that, I really I don't have the secret. It's like, are you ready to Are you ready to take on that mantle of leadership, or are you ready to take on that mantle of being a boss, a big dog? Say, I'm going to do this and do that, and I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to do that. It's up to you. Discipline is it's hard. Waking up every day is hard, but it's good once you train yourself and get equipped with certain things in life. It helps you, you understand? So it's like, well, I can see about, I can see a lot about everything. Do this, do that, but there's a part that is hard for most people. Being disciplined. I can't teach that. I can help you, but it's up to you to decide what you can do with yourself and what you can't do. Be honest with yourself. If you want to quit smoking, it's up to you. A lot of vices in the world. The pleasures of man is the profit of the other. You try and conquer your certain vices and move, live long and have a healthy life. You understand? So the psychological side is hard for me to explain to people like you can be like this once you do this. A lot of people want shortcuts. There is no shortcut. You have to take the hard road. I've been there. I've been through many stuffs mentally, and the worst things that happened to me became the best things, and I've learned my lessons in so many things. Again, that is my mindset about life and people, and yep. So trying to share my psychological stuff to you. I really can't script it. I can't tell you go and read this book. You'll be fit mental. I don't really know how to. All I can tell is just train. That's all. Train your body push-ups, pull-ups, and yep, get something that keeps you going mentally, physically, and yep. So until then, people have a nice time. Peace.